again, everyone, and welcome to this very special edition of Southwest Ohio Magazine. Mary and I are here on December 13th at the Amelia Christmas Parade, the 19th annual Christmas Parade in Amelia. It's a great day, isn't it, Mary?
You're not kidding, Greg. We got up this morning and there was a little bit of rain. We were kind of sweating it, but it is actually a very nice afternoon.
At least it's not 10 feet of snow,
You're
right?
not kidding there.
Actually, as they say, Mary, this has been one of the best times for weather at the Amelia Christmas Parade, so we're really quite fortunate.
Yes, when I talked to the parade organizers, they said this sort of has a reputation for happening on the coldest day every year. Hey, I'll tell you what, if this is the coldest day, we're in for a mild winter.
We certainly are, no doubt about that. And as our viewers can see here at the Amelia Christmas Parade, we have the parade of emergency vehicles coming down the main street in Amelia right now. We have all of the fire engines from various fire departments locally here in Clermont County and the surrounding area. We've had just a few minutes ago to lead off the parade, Chief Tom Ellis of the Village of Amelia Police Department, and he was riding his unmarked police car. And right alongside of him, Mary, was the BMOP Fire Chief Paul Timon. So they were heading right down there together. Even though it was really slow, it looked like they were trying to race. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I think the police chief's going to win that drag race myself. We have a lot of wonderful people participating in this event today, and we're so excited to share with you all the information about the parade participants, the businesses, and the community members that have come out to support this wonderful event.
I also want to mention too, Mary, that all of the emergency vehicles that were passing by here, one of them was the DARE car, and that, as we all know, that's Drug Resistance Education Program here in Clermont County, and they go out to all the various schools in our community to teach about drug awareness and to stay off of drugs and to resist peer pressure. So that car went by.
And the Village of Amelia also has become very police community oriented recently, and they've added a community bicycle patrol to their police division, which is really going to make it nice for the policemen to get down with the public and enjoy meeting all the people and having better communication. They've also recently received funding to add another full-time officer in 1999, so I know that the department is really excited about that.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mary, actually the officer on the bicycle kind of took off in front of Chief Ellis, so I think he was actually the fastest vehicle here this afternoon. No doubt about it.
He must be participating in some other event that we don't know about.
Somebody said there was hot coffee down there at the end of the road, so he was running down there real fast. Yeah. Well, after all of the fire departments and all the fire engines that have gone by, we also have coming up here very soon, we see a kind of a float that was nestled in right by the fire engines right there. Looks, it says the, can't read it correctly, Frank Rotten.
The Rolling Sounds, it looks like. I'll bet you that little choral group is composed perhaps of the families of the police and fire departments. We really don't have any information on that, but I'll tell you what, they're starting out the parade with a bang, and all the kids look like they're having a great time.
Right. There's a Union Township ladder truck going by right now. I like the sign on the side of their truck there. It says smoke detectors and seat belts save lives.
And we have a wonderful historical fire truck here from Pierce Township.
Right.
That is a wonderful piece of equipment, and look at the chrome on that vehicle.
You think they'd let us ring the bell on that one?
I don't know.
We could try, though. I don't know. Take a guess, Mary. How old do you think that fire truck is right there?
I would have to say maybe from the 40s. Wouldn't you think?
I don't know. I would
That's
guess,
a beautiful vehicle. What do you want to guess?
I would guess sometime in the 50s, maybe.
You think?
Think they'd let us ring the bell?
Well, maybe I just don't want to feel that old.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't, folks. Okay.
Oh, and we have Monroe Department here coming right up.
That's right, the Monroe Township Fire Department.
They've brought their rescue truck, which is really nice to see in the parade. That's a gorgeous vehicle as well. And I know it's used on a lot of auto accident rescues and different emergency situations. And also that our departments really pitch in and help each other out when the occasion calls for it.
Absolutely. The Monroe Township Volunteer Fire Department serves the area that right around my school, too. So they come out every October during Fire Prevention Week. And I think one of my most favorite parts of that is when they get to squirt the big water hose up on top of the roof of the school building. That's a lot of fun.
And here we have our Amelia American Legion Bicentennial Post 773. The color guard consists of Terry Stoll, Chuck Fredericks, Paul Dunn, Dale Ladrigan, and this week we met with these gentlemen, as everyone will become aware, in the Children's Christmas Fund event, which was co-hosted by the American Legion. All 9 American Legion posts in Clermont County participated, and it's the 52nd year of that event. And I want to tell you, I've never met a finer group of people than those that gave happiness to those 108 children this past week. And that show will be aired as a regular program for Southwest Ohio Magazine, I believe, Christmas week.
Good.
So I think people will really enjoy seeing how all these individuals and their families and the community have pitched in for that charity event as well.
Exactly. Well, there in front of the American Legion post was the DARE vehicle that I was talking about earlier, and also in front of them was Sheriff Rodenberg from the Clermont County Sheriff.
I knew we'd see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to come check it out.
Exactly.
Oh, and here we have.
That's right. This
coming
is the
up.
Grand Marshal of the parade coming up right now in a nice, spiffy, looks like Mustang convertible. That's our Grand Marshal, Kerry Martin, who is the Channel 12 weekend anchor right here in Cincinnati. Looking very spiffy, isn't he?
Kerry looks a little warmer than us. I imagine he maybe has a portable heater going in the car, but he certainly looks like he's having a wonderful time.
He does, he does.
I know the community is very proud to have his participation in this event as our Grand Marshal for 1998.
Exactly. They're looking pretty dapper there. Look at him smiling, yep.
Oh, and I see what's coming now. After Kerry, look at this.
All right, here we go. This is the Mighty Fine Motorcycle Group in their 15th year, Mary, in this parade, with honor guard and elves passing out candy, and they have motorcycles here following their float, featuring snow characters to get everybody in the Christmas spirit. And there's a panda driving that one.
There's a giant wrapped package marching down the street. Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen?
Their members are very enthusiastic, and many of them restore their own cycles, Mary. And this group has participated this month in December for the Toys for Tot fundraiser at the VFW Hall in Mount Carmel. And guess what? They have raised $2,112
well,
for their 12th toy run.
It just shows when people get together for a good cause, they can just accomplish wonderful things. And this group will continue to do special fundraisers throughout the month. They've got over 230 motorcycles from 4 clubs that are helping give needy children in our area a wonderful Christmas, and I think it's hats off to this group. They really work hard.
I want to go out there and ride one of those. Would you hold my microphone while I do that?
Sure. Well, no, maybe I'd want to be a passenger. Some of those look like they're 2 riders.
They're very nice.
Look at the decorations, the panda bears.
You know what, when we heard that these motorcycles were going to be coming in the parade, I thought, well, once they pass the reviewing stand, Merry Christmas!
Thank you, Merry Christmas!
Once they pass the reviewing stand, I thought there'd be no way that we'd be able to hear ourselves, but they actually have them muffled pretty well.
Yeah, I think they coasted past us, which was really nice. I think everyone here is just real excited to be here and to show their community pride and their community spirit.
Well, following behind them, Mary, we have also members of the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, and Cub Scouts here on this fine day in Amelia, showing off all that they do.
Oh, and here they come on their float. We can see it on our monitor here. We've got the Scout troops. We've got Girl Scout troop number 1919. We've got Girl Scout troop number 3506. And then we've got Brownie troop 5123.
Coming in right behind.
Boy, now see, that's the way to travel in a parade, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think probably that I believe is actually the Mighty Fine Motorcycle Group Snow Characters float. I apologize for that. They were a little bit behind their group, and we assumed that that was the next group. I apologize to our audience.
Okay,
I believe that is the Mighty Fine Motorcycle Group's Snow Character float. And so these are their spouses and families, and they're sharing the Christmas spirit.
And of course, some of them are dressed as elves.
Yes, they are. Lots of elves hanging out today.
I don't know, Mary. I think we might be able to score some candy here if we play our cards right. Merry Christmas!
Oh, and the kids are all singing too, Christmas carols. Let's see if we can pick some of that up on our mic.
Merry Christmas.
And they say right there on the truck window that this is their 15th year participating in this fine event. Now, Mary, there's something you don't see every day. Decorated on the side of this float are the festive green and red holiday 5-gallon buckets.
Yes,
so
yes.
Pickles probably came in the green one.
I think actually that's incredibly practical because the little elves that are handing out candy can keep the candy in the buckets,
You know,
and then go back for more. So
those motorcycle dudes think of everything.
I
don't they?
know. Oh, and here we have, okay, now we're starting with the Girl Scout
Okay.
troops. First we have Girl Scout Troop 1919, and they're in a wonderful little convertible, and they're all dressed as holiday packages.
See
Isn't that wonderful?
That's great.
And they've got the whole troop out here with the troop leader.
All dressed as holiday
Give us a big
packages.
smile. Oh, they're having a wonderful time.
Wave, girls. Wave. There they go. I want to
You know, and I think so often, too, as we're watching this parade, these little guys are walking all the way down to the Kroger store on the other side of Amelia.
It's gotta
I don't
be
know
about,
who will
what,
be-
20 miles, isn't it?
Who will be more tired tonight, do you think, the little guys or the chaperones?
I don't know. I think that's an awfully long walk. So I've been told that there is some hot chocolate waiting down there.
I know.
for 'em at
Well,
the
when
other
I was
end.
a little guy, hot chocolate with marshmallows would have gotten me to walk just about any distance you could think of. Next, we have Girl Scout Troop 3506, and they've got beautiful Christmas holiday balloons, red, green, and white, celebrating the holiday season, all in Santa hats with their wonderful Girl Scout vests on.
Looking very, very nice. You know, the Girl Scout troop that was in front of us were all dressed in packages. I'm sure that those would be nice for Mom and Dad to find under the tree then on Christmas morning.
well, you know,
aren't
I
they?
was just wondering if the packages are insulated to keep the girls a little warmer today.
Got little heaters in there or something, I guess.
But here we
Actually-
have another little troop of 6 girls and their troop leader, and they're singing Christmas carols as they march down the street, just having a wonderful time.
Looking great. And right behind
Behind
them,
them, yeah.
we have them all dressed up in elf costumes there, Mary. And what is that
Well,
on
I
top
think
of
we've
that
got-
car?
We've got a really unusual sort of a rain cow, maybe, do you
Rain
think?
cow?
Rain cow. And, well, what would you name it?
I guess Rain Cow would
We've
be
got
it.
Girl Scout Troop number 3455, and all these girls are dressed as marchers. And it looks like they've brought some wonderful holiday toys with
look
them on the
great.
parade route as well.
Did you guys make those outfits? Did you make the outfits? No? Okay.
Well, they look darling. What lovely outfits they have on. They look like they're having a wonderful time today. Then we have the First Baptist Church with their float and parishioners marching. And
there.
the theme of this year's parade is Christmas Around the World, and their slogan is Jesus' light shines upon the world. And they have a wonderful float with a lighthouse and the planet. Isn't that
Looks
cute?
great. That took a little bit of work, I would say, to put that together.
And they've got their parishioners with flags of the world because, once again, the theme of this year's parade is Christmas Around the World.
Absolutely.
So I think that's really neat.
Very nice. And then right behind them, Mary, we have Brownie Troop number 4117, and they're marching right down the main street here, looking pretty nice. Looking
Oh.
very nice.
And they're
Waving.
dressed as holiday packages as well.
They are.
Now this next one,
This is-
you're going to be excited about
I
this.
like this,
This
Mary.
is Swan Lake Llamas, and we have Paul Wade and his wife Toki Wade with their black and white llama, whose name, by the way, Greg, is totally cool.
Well, especially on a day like
yes.
this.
Cindy McCord with the brown llama named JB, and Emily Berry with her white llama, Coolio. And llamas were domesticated about 4,000 years ago, but they really haven't been in this country for a very long time.
No, up until about 50 years ago, Mary, there were no llamas at all in North America. And today, believe it or not, we have about 140,000 of them right here in this continent. And llamas are native, of course, to the mountains of South America, countries such as Chile, Peru, and Bolivia. And they were used as pack animals for food and for hides. But here in the United States, we use them to carry a pack, pulling a cart or a wagon, or as guard animals for guarding a flock of sheep or goat. And I didn't know that they could do that.
Well,
So-
it's amazing, and from Paul and Toki, when I interviewed them the other day, they indicated that these are very gentle animals, and if they're gently handled, they can really become a part of the family. They're very friendly, and contrary to rumor, they really don't spit at humans. The only time they spit is primarily at each other, and only if they feel threatened.
These
So
are polite llamas.
These are polite llamas.
They would never spit at us,
Oh,
Mary.
they're beautiful. I'm glad they're here today.
They look very nice.
Next, we have Amelia Elementary's PTA with a float and marchers. We've got 2 trucks with Christmas trees and all the children This is children and parents for kindergarten through second grade, and children up to grade 5 are included in the event. Their theme is Christmas around the world, and the children are carrying flags representing 25 countries. So these children are having a great time.
They are.
Julie Farmer and her 8-year-old daughter Renee are among the marchers, as well as Julie's sister Terry Justice and her son Jesse, who's a kindergarten. This is his very first parade.
Aww.
She said he's been looking forward to this for weeks.
And they even have a dog with antlers on him too there, Mary.
Now see, that's a rain dog.
That's a rain dog,
Rain
right.
dog.
Somebody told me the other day there was a rain dog parade in Mount Adams, so.
Now we have the Clermont County Champ baseball team. We have the 9-year-old Amelia Indians. This 11-person team won its second championship in a row this year, beating their arch rivals, the Tealtown Mariners, 8-1.
That rivalry goes back
forever, they said. And these
decades.
Little boys have a lot to be proud of. They've played a great game, and they also sponsor a needy family referred from Child Focus each Christmas. And the children participate in shopping, wrapping, and actually calling on the family.
We are
we have a visitor.
All right, we have a visitor. We have
Thank
some
you,
candy over
boys.
there.
Congratulations on your championship.
Yeah, way to go, guys.
Two of the Amelia Indians came up to say hi and bring us a piece of candy.
Wow, they
Merry
brought
Christmas.
us not just a little candy, they brought us a lot of candy.
Well, this is great. Thank you, boys. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Oh, and a lollipop. I love lollipops. Thank you, sweetheart. Next, we have one of the groups that I think we're the most proud of in the parade.
No doubt about this, Mary. These are the Vietnam vets, and they're sponsored here with David Conley, Vietnam Veterans of America, chapter number 649 here in Clermont County. The president is Dave Morrell, 1st Cavalry Army in 1969 and 1970. The first unit will be the Color Guard, and that will be led by veterans carrying the American flags, which include the POW and MIA flag, Mary, and the Vietnam Veterans flag, and 2 soldiers with rifles.
David Conley, Sergeant 173rd Airborne Division, 1966, 67, and 68, is driving the truck, pulling the trailer with the POW MIA wall with the names of about 60 POW MIAs from Ohio.
Wow, that's really neat. There are 103 members in this chapter, and among their events are the annual Memorial Day 24-hour vigil, which is held at the Veterans Park in Union Township at the Helicopter Memorial, which many of our viewers have seen, where there are 513 names of soldiers killed in action are read aloud each and every year from Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana and the surrounding area.
The other thing that people don't realize, you don't need to be a veteran, a Vietnam veteran, to belong to this chapter. There are many associate members who support this chapter.
Right. Well, coming up next, Mary, we have the West Clermont cheerleaders, marchers, and their float right here. And boy, that's a beautiful
float. What a great
float.
float.
Look at that.
Look at the job these kids have done. What a beautiful float.
I want to tell you what, there is some time that went into this float.
Isn't that beautiful? We've got children from around the world. We've got Oriental children. We've got a little girl maybe from Holland and an American Indian. Isn't that beautiful?
They look wonderful. And I tell you what, there are a lot of presents on that float. Maybe you and I could sneak off the podium.
Should we see if one has our name?
Yeah, maybe it does. What do you think?
Oh, and they have another vehicle with some more of their girls.
Right. Coming in right behind them here. They have these wonderful maroon jackets on, representing their cheerleading squad.
Really out here showing their support,
aren't
they? This is wonderful.
I'm not kidding. I got 300 pieces of candy. I'm not making that up.
If Greg has cavities in 1999 on the show, this is where he got them, right?
Well, my dentist actually is right here in Amelia, so I could just pop on down the
over
street.
after you finish chewing,
After I finish chewing on it, right.
Now we have a couple Cub Scout packs. We have first Cub Scout pack 127, and look at all these little boys. They brought their flag with them, and the parents and children are all marching.
It turned out to be a really nice day. The wind has died down.
What great participation.
Look at this Volkswagen Beetle right here behind him.
Now that's the kind of Beetle I learned to drive stick shift on.
That brings back some memories, doesn't it,
you know, that's the pack leader. He gets to ride while the little guys walk. Yeah. I don't know about that. What do you think?
Well, that would be reason enough to be a pack leader, I think. And that is not just a vintage Volkswagen. That is a very, very old Volkswagen.
That's gorgeous. Following them, we have Cub Scout Pack 443 and their marchers. And they, again, just have a tremendous turnout.
Boy, there are a lot of boys in that pack.
Oh, and they all look like they're having such a nice time.
Right.
And you know, there are a lot of people who have turned up to watch this parade. We're looking up and down the street as far as we can see.
Even on a December day like this,
Hundreds
people
of
are
people.
bringing out their lawn chairs and sitting down right now. Right
Next,
behind them, we have the Christian Home Educators. And thanks to Yvonne Berman for the information on this group who supplied this to Mary. There are about 30 to 35 families who homeschool their children. And this group holds monthly meetings and has speakers and discussions, and also they plan activities for the group and for field trips for the children so they can get all sorts of educational
experiences. And let's point out, this group won second place in the parade in 97 and third in 96. This is their fourth year in the parade. Following them, we have the Amelia High School Rhythm and Blue Band from Amelia High School, Amelia, Ohio.
The pride of Amelia High School. And Mary, I have heard this band on many occasions. They are wonderful. We'll listen to them right now. And Mary, right behind the band, they of course have the band trailer where they pull all of the instruments in there. I tell you what, they take those to away games, and there's a lot of work involved in putting a marching band together. So,
well, I'll tell you what, Greg, this would be a good place to break for commercial and
let's do that.
Come back to our program.
And we'll be right back to Southwest Ohio Magazine and the Amelia Christmas Parade, everyone, right after this.
Well, we're back now, Greg, and for our color guard in Section 2 Parade Division, we lead off with the U.S. Marine Corps Color Guard.
And
these Marines are in their dress blues and dress jackets, which are red with gold lettering. The men are Thomas A. Brevard, Commandant of the Marine Corps League Leatherneck Detachment 393 of Southern Ohio and Clermont County, and who served in the Weapons Company 1st Battalion, 4th Marine, 1st Marine Brigade, 1956 to 62. Edward Howe, who guarded President Roosevelt and was with him when he died. Marvin Burdine, who was in the platoon which raised the flag on Iwo Jima. Ralph Shepard, inducted into the Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame this past month, and whose nephew was one of the men who actually raised the flag on Iwo Jima.
That's
this is
amazing.
A tremendous group.
Absolutely, Mary. And right behind them, we had the Shriners Pet Therapy. They had some trucks, and they have lots of dogs there, as you can see, all dressed up as holiday reindeer.
That's amazing, and they take those dogs out to visit children at the Burns Hospital with their owners. Glenna Mockbee does a great job coordinating the visiting schedule.
Absolutely. And here comes well, there we have the Brownie Troop from Amelia.
Yep, 5103 from Amelia, Ohio.
Oh, there's a fireplace on board that float. Maybe we can get in there
cute?
and get warm. I don't know.
We could get warm. Oh, this is wonderful.
Now check this out, Mary. This is a big yellow Hertz truck with a bunch of people throwing candy.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is the Contemporary Christian Rock Band. This is the Jam for the Lamb, and this 6-member group has been together for 2 years, and they perform at regular church functions and youth functions at the Anderson Hills United Methodist Church. Band members include Kelly Pebler as lead vocalist, Sam Stratman Falcone, John Schwerz, Ryan Pebler, and Steve Smith. We also want to mention Katie Falcone, their regular guitarist. Welcome to the parade.
They sound great, don't they?
Isn't that great?
They sound wonderful. We want to take this opportunity, Mary, to once again thank everyone for watching this special program here on Southwest Ohio Magazine. We're having an absolute wonderful day watching all of the floats go by. We, without doubt, have the best seats in the house, don't we?
Well, you know, we're up in the air a little bit, so we can see over people's heads, and it's wonderful. And I'll tell you what, this is really putting me in the Christmas spirit. It's been so warm this month, it's been hard to kind of get on board with the holidays. But this is wonderful.
It really is.
Oh, and here we have Alex Breitfeld. Alex is 12 years old, dressed as an elf on his dirt bike. He's homeschooled and has had his bike for about a year and learns new tricks and jumps with it. His parents are here at the parade cheering him on.
I'll tell you what, he looks pretty good. Looks like he can handle that bike really well.
He's having a good time.
And right here now, we have the
Amelia
Amelia Middle School float. This is called Youth for Justice, the young people helping young people. The group leaders are Joyce Siller and Mrs. Seidel. As an example, Mary, they have worked to collect money for the YWCA and emergency shelters, and last year they raised $2,000. They're going to travel to Columbus this May to participate in, with other groups from the state.
Oh, we have the Church of the Nazarene, I believe, here with their wonderful little float and all the children. That's great.
It really is. And
we have Brownie
them,
Troop number 4031. And I believe Brownie Troop number 4502 as well.
From Batavia, right.
Yes.
And here we have some more kids dressed as presents.
Yes. I sense a theme among the children.
Yeah,
the
there certainly
present thing.
is.
Yes, Mom, I think I'll dress as a present. And by the way, here's my list, right?
Let's hope nobody mails them or anything. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it?
Okay.
And coming down the street right now, Mary, is the Sherwood Elementary School jump rope team number 63. These are called
63 participants,
right?
yeah.
63 participants. This is called the Sherwood Rappin' Ropers. Say that 5 times real fast.
I tell you what, you'd have to really concentrate to say that very fast.
They're performing under the direction and leadership of physical education teacher Bruce Griffiths, and they have been performing for 4 years. All the children are 2nd grade through 6th grade. This is their 10th year for raising money for the American Heart Association, Jump for Your Heart. And they currently hold the Hamilton County record with a whopping $6,900 raised 2 years ago. Wow.
We should be very proud of these children.
Oh, my goodness. They performed at the Cincinnati Reds opening day twice. And they've also performed at various sporting events and halftimes, and also over at Eastgate Mall.
Well, I understand they're going to be at one of the Xavier games later this season, so I'm sure we'll be seeing them since we go to all those games, and I'm looking forward to that. These are very talented young people, and as we said, they do a lot to raise money for the American Heart Association.
Now, their normal school colors, Mary, are gold and green, but today they're, of course, wearing the Christmas red and green, so a little variation for the holiday season, no doubt about it.
Well, this is a wonderful participation for this school, and apparently the team has grown significantly since it was first started. So we really do have a lot of young people that are getting good exercise and learning a lot of teamwork as well.
And I tell you, this event really teaches the children the spirit of giving, and especially for those who need the help. There's no doubt about it. And the American Heart Association is a wonderful cause.
Well, they've all got their Santa hats on, and they're just having a great time marching today.
Absolutely.
We're glad they could join us. Oh, and look we've got a mom with reindeer antlers and a little Santa hat. Isn't that cute?
She looks neat.
She looks great.
Well, look at this right behind them, Mary. This is something you don't see every day. Well, maybe we see it on my car because I need to go to Midas.
Is that your car?
That's my car.
That's your date mobile?
Yeah, right. It's my lowrider. You know, I only take that out on special occasions.
I'll tell you what, that's an amazing car.
Right behind them, we have the B105 van, which is driven by Jim Catherall, and the B105B, who might be somewhere inside there. And remember, their slogan, of course, is Good Times, Great Country, B105.
It's great to see B105 come out for this event. They are a wonderful radio station, and I know our entire community really enjoys listening to their DJs and getting the news about the community.
Right.
Here we have the Amelia Church of the Nazarene, and they've got a wonderful Farmall tractor pulling their float, on which they have a wonderful fireplace scene and a family enjoying the holiday season.
I saw the guy driving the Farmall tractor down the street here getting ready before the parade, and he wasn't wearing those yellow gloves then. So I think he decided that
He decided if he was going to drive that for 2.5 miles, he was going to have his mittens on.
He was going to get his mittens on. I don't blame him a bit.
Now see, I'm excited about this because I'm a real dog lover. We have the Cumberland, Ohio Valley Newfoundlands Club. The president of this club, which was founded in 1995, is Debbie Manning. She's here with one of her dogs, and the Bruce Philly family, including his wife Peggy and their children Matt and Robin, are here with their 3 Newfoundlands, a 7-month-old puppy, an 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old. Did you know that these dogs were originally bred to swim to shore with ropes in their mouth to allow the owners to pull their boats in? That's how strong these dogs are. Their paws are actually webbed to allow them to be strong swimmers. They make wonderful family pets. Apparently, they're just as gentle as can be. Full grown, they do weigh between 130 and 150 pounds. Just look at this little puppy.
I know, he's
taking
a ride.
He's
taking a ride right there. If you slipped in the bathtub, would they be able to help you get out of there, I guess?
I'll tell you what, it depends, I guess, on how big the bathtub is. If they can swim in yours with a rope in their mouth, it must be a pretty big bathtub.
Do you suppose that's where the term dog paddle came from?
It could be from the Newfoundland Club.
We can only guess, folks. And right behind them, Mary, we have the Harley Division of Cincinnati at Eastgate. Steve Brock and his wife Kathy are going to be driving a 98 Tahoe. Wow. Pulling an 8x16 lowboy trailer. This trailer has bales of straw on it, a Christmas tree, and a black gate.
The back gate.
The back gate, sorry, is raised for fireplace scene. The children, including Steve's daughter, Amanda, and the children of the other Harley owners group, called the Hog of Eastgate.
The Hogs of Eastgate. I never knew what Hog stood for until I talked to Steve Brock. I know.
And tell our viewers here, Mary, what does Hog stand for?
Harley Owners Group. And you know, I always thought it was just a kind of a name for the fact that Harleys are such huge bikes, and I don't know what I thought. But anyway, now I know the truth.
Well, there's about 20 to 30 Harleys here, Mary, and they're driving around all the beautiful floats here.
And their theme
is Chrome for the holidays.
Is that the best thing you've ever heard? Chrome for the holidays. I laughed so hard when I heard that, but it's so appropriate for this group.
Yes, it is.
And this group of people is really involved in this event from all over the area, Harley fanciers and restorers and owners.
Well, how many of us have not dreamed of owning a Harley?
Easy Rider, right?
Yeah.
Is that how you pictured? Were you Jack Nicholson? Was that the part?
Yeah, well, you know, Jack, I don't think he actually rode a Harley in that movie.
Didn't he?
No, it was a...
Didn't have the money for a Harley, got something littler,
It was a real low-budget film. There was no doubt about it.
And next we have Bethel Marine, where the fun begins. General Manager Kent Fry, his wife Evelyn, and their children Cody and Madison are pulling the all-new Rinker 270 Fiesta V Cruiser. This particular boat sleeps 4 and comes loaded. And you can see how gorgeous that is.
It really
You'll be able to see this boat and many more at the new Amelia Marine Complex on State Route 125, 8 miles east of I-275, which is just before East Fork Lake, and that will open in 1999.
Wow,
I'll tell you what, I stopped in there the other day. That is going to be a remarkable facility.
And I want to tell you what, looking at that boat right there, Mary,
we could do that, don't you think?
Oh,
Go up and down the Ohio River with our families.
Oh, you just kind of dream of those summer days right now on the river, can't you?
I know.
Oh, boy. Hi, guys. And right behind them, Mary, we have the Clermont County Head Start, which is, of course, a division of Child Focus. They have a bus and the walking clowns that you see right there. The bus is going to have the Head Start logo right there on the side, and all of the clowns are the Head Start staff members who have volunteered for this parade. Their bus is going to be decorated, as we mentioned, right here. And we want the community to know that they are a free, totally funded, free by the state and by federal programs, but they're free to the local residents and are available to children from birth up to 5 years of age.
Isn't that amazing?
Right. They currently have some openings in the Amelia area in the Head Start, Mary, so we want to, anyone interested in having their child be in the Head Start can give them a call over at the Child Focus in Batavia.
And next we have a wonderful group of people with the U.S. Grant Trail Antique Machinery Club. This club was formed in 1994 by a group interested in old farm equipment, and they have 55 members who collect and restore various tractors. Officers of the club are all from Bethel and include Jim Lee, John Spiller, Rick Lee, and Paul Spiller. Paul Spiller is driving the truck pulling the flatbed with the nativity scene. Jim Lee is driving his 1947 Farmel MV.
Look
This
at
is
that.
a very rare piece, and he has restored it himself. On the drag is his grandson Jeremy and their 1947 Economy. Hi, Jeremy.
They look great.
John Spiller is driving his 1936 Farmall F20. Another beautifully restored tractor. Behind him, we'll have Larry Adkins driving his 1937 Minneapolis Moline. Wow, aren't these restored
These are
beautifully?
really,
There's
they
the
look
Moline.
like they just
Look at, they
came
look
off.
like they just rolled off the lot.
Oh, they do.
Then we have Fred Spiller with his 1954 Farmall MTA. And again, can you get over this, Greg? They look brand new.
They look brand new.
We have Walter Fancher next. He's driving his VAC case tractor and also decorated. And the last unit in this group is Dave West from Russellville, Ohio, with a 1968 John Deere 730 farm tractor.
Wow, and there's the power takeoff on it. Looks like it's ready to hook up to a corn husker. No doubt about it.
That looks pretty good. I know you know this guy
Well,
coming down the
I'll tell you
street.
what, Mary, no parade would be complete without Frisch's Big Boy. And there he is right there, representing Frisch's restaurant.
Could
and
you use
he's-
a couple hamburgers with some tartar sauce right about now?
That wouldn't be too bad. I would like that. No doubt about
Sounds
it.
good, huh? Well, I'll
No
tell
doubt
you what,
about
this
it.
would be a good time to break, and we'll be right back.
Okay. And we're back, everyone, and right here at the Amelia Christmas Parade, and the sun has broken out. It's just lovely outside right now. And here we have, marching down the street, the Knights of Columbus Color Guard.
These men are in their very best dress with their flags, and they just look wonderful. It's nice to see them all out here today, and you know they do a lot of wonderful work for the community.
Absolutely. A lot of money goes back into the community from the Knights of Columbus, not only here in Amelia, but in all the surrounding
Oh, you're not
communities.
kidding. Next, we have the Amelia Church of Christ Bethlehem Project float. This float portrays a traditional manger scene with the adult and children parishioners portraying Mary, Joseph, the two wise men, and the shepherds. This holiday service and performance of the Bethlehem Project is open to the public on December 20th at 10:30 a.m. during their regular church service. And today, immediately following the parade from 4 to 6, they will have a children's Christmas store open to the public at their church, where children kindergarten through 5th grade can pick out Christmas gifts for 5 cents, 10 cents, or a quarter. Isn't that wonderful?
That's
They've done a white elephant thing for the children.
Best bargain in town, no doubt
Minister
about it.
Mike Harrington heads this congregation of 60 families, and it was founded in 1952.
That's neat. And they really look wonderful,
Oh, and
too.
we're glad to have him here today.
No doubt. Well, here, Mary, coming up next, we have the Clermont Savings Bank representatives, and they're driving a 1965 pearl white with a blue stripe Mustang. Man, oh man. And it's driven by Bob Harlow, the senior vice president of Clermont Savings Bank. And he's accompanied by Dan Early, who's president of the Clermont Savings Bank, and Debbie Schwei, the Amelia Bank Center branch manager, and also Clermont Savings Bank employees and friends walking right
as
down
we
the
used to
street.
say in high school, that Mustang's pretty cherry.
Oh man,
Don't you
no
think?
doubt about it. Shoo. I would like to just kind of hop in there and take that for a little spin with the top down, even though it is a winter day.
Next, we have our own Amelia Business Association. This Christmas sleigh for this group is accompanied by a lot of their members, and this group was founded in 1992. There are currently about 30 members, and it's growing a lot each year. The president of the association for 1998 and 1999 is Jim Hackney of Deluxe Ribbons. And on the sleigh, or accompanying the sleigh now, see, they've decided to bring us some more
They're going to
candy.
bring us some candy too. You guys are all right. Thank you.
We've got Dick Kellerman of
Oh,
Eagle
it's for-
Coach,
it's for
Eldridge
her.
Fancher
Oh,
of
man.
Sigs and Sodas, Dave Hensey, Amelia Locksmith, and Debbie Schwei of Clermont Savings is the treasurer. Oh, you're throwing candy at me now. For 1999, Brent Dapper, who's one of the officers for Fifth Third Banking Center, is going to be their vice president.
And I'll tell you what, they've done a lot of work for the village of Amelia, and planning the future of this fine community, no doubt about it. And as we were talking to Rick Crawford earlier, they're going to have actually their 100th birthday as an incorporated village in the year 2000, but it's been around a lot longer than that, no doubt about it.
And I was surprised to hear that, but Rick said Milford did the same thing. They didn't incorporate right away, so that even though the town was there, they didn't submit the incorporation papers, so everyone's centennial is based on that incorporation date.
Right.
It's really, oh no, someone has fallen.
Oh no, someone's fallen.
The key from Key Bank fell in the middle of the street.
The key from Key Bank has fallen.
No.
Oh goodness.
Mr. Key is laughing so hard he cannot
get up. Well,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Folks.
Poor Mr. Key. There he goes.
Well,
all
Mary,
right.
it just
Yay.
shows you that interest rates are falling.
That has got to be.
That is.
That's brave to get back up and walk down the street.
I bet that person is saying right now, thank God they can't see my face.
And they will remember that forever, right?
Absolutely. And here we have the Eastgate Marine.
Well, yes, and they're carrying 2 Brownie troops, I believe, today. Troop 4503 and Troop 5102. And all the kids are in their elf costumes and just having a great time.
Right behind them, Mary, we have Clermont Senior Services vehicle with their logo on the side there. The programs are available to anyone over the age of 60, which would just barely not include you and I yet.
Uh-oh, that's going to get you in trouble.
These services include home care, homemaking, home health aides, respite care, and they get to give caregivers a break, transportation services for medical-related purposes, and their staff and volunteer support service drivers have the Meals on Wheel program, which Mary serves 400 meals a day, 5 days a week to homebound seniors, as well as 600 hot meals 5 days a week to seniors at their main center in Batavia, Bethel, and Loveland.
I know. These people do an incredible job, and they really try to give that extra assistance to homebound seniors in our community or to seniors who would like to eat with other people and just get out, during the day and be with some fun folks.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Check this out.
Look at this. We've got John Nagley, a 1974 call hauler for racing, painted black with candy flames on it, as well as the rat fink. Oh my goodness. And then we've got Paul Cantor, a professional dragster pulled by a matching golf cart, because the engine, as you can hear, is so loud.
Absolutely.
M&C Racing in Bethel owns and professionally races the dragster in Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Driving is Paul Cantor, and his partner and brother-in-law Dave McKee is driving the golf cart. He's powered by a big block Chevrolet engine and burns alcohol instead of gasoline. That car runs 180 miles an hour in a quarter mile and goes a quarter mile in 7.5 seconds. Have you ever gone that far?
No, only to the refrigerator in the middle of the night. I think I could beat that record.
When you want a couple cookies, right, or a bowl of ice cream?
Right. I think I've broken that record, actually.
That's pretty funny. Oh, and we've got the village barber going down the street here with a little bit of tinsel decoration, having a good time.
Having a good time. Waving to us right there.
Followed by...
he's actually dressed as Santa.
We've got Nancy Hunt. This is a 1980 Malibu race car, neon green.
Wow.
Her daughter Sarah is with her. And of special excitement is that the driver, Ed Erkenbrecher, and Nancy may in fact have gotten married last night. They're planning on getting married, and she said she was going to stick her arm out the window if they tied the knot, but I guess the family didn't make it in town. Maybe next weekend.
Maybe next weekend. We have right now the Jump family. This is a 1957 Chevy four-door hardtop, Mary, and he has owned the car for 13 years and bought it just out of high school. He is joined in the car by his wife, Christy, and their children, Melanie and Johnny, who also really love the car. And who wouldn't love that car?
We've got Earl Backscheider in a 1965 orange Corvair convertible, bought at the Pumpkin Run. He's a car buff who also owns a 73 Riviera and a 61 farm truck. He's accompanied by his daughter Marla and his holiday slogan, Orange You Glad It's Christmas.
Orange You Glad It's Christmas. And the little white car behind them is a 1955 Messerschmitt. There are only 2 of those cars in the entire state of Ohio. It's a 3-wheeled car. And then right behind them we have Andy Petrie and a 1957 Ford T-Bird.
I'll tell you what, I think I'd look pretty cool in that car, Greg.
Definitely.
I could learn to ride like that.
That's pretty nice. You can just you would look just like Suzanne Summers looking out the back window there.
Then we have Hot on the Hills Dune Buggy. This is a silly group who tries to create summer in December with Beach Boys music and a lot of celebration.
Oh, it looks like we're going to get a lay over here,
The capper,
Mary.
if you'll notice, is Miss Hot on the Hill is actually a man. We're looking
Thank
at
you.
Mr. Oh, here we've got lays.
We've got
So
lays.
This is pretty cool.
Right, we'll put those on.
Miss Hot on the Hill in flashy clothing and wig is in reality Mr. Tim Thacker, the male Hot on the Hill, and his wife is accompanying him. Lisa is handing out candy to the crowd. This is a great group, and they're having a good time, and I understand he beat out the women with his weightlifting ability. That sounds like cheating to me.
That sounds like cheating. Right behind them, Mary, is the New Richmond National Bank of Amelia, looking very nice over there. They have a horse and buggy with their Amelia branch employees on the back. And
look at those
around.
beautiful, I think those are draft horses.
Wow,
aren't they
those look
gorgeous?
really nice.
Next we have Varney Trucking, founded in 1990. We have a dump truck provided by Pearl Varney and his drivers Dave Ellis, Guy Wilson, Richard Cook, and Jeremy Hartness. Welcome to the parade. Look at the decoration they've got.
That looks pretty
Tinsel and signs all over it. If you could ever decorate a dump truck, they've certainly accomplished that. We've got the Community Journal in a car in our parade today.
neat. And behind them, Mary, we have Tina Cannon. Emily Cannon is riding Buddy. He's a Palomino quarter horse. Tina Cannon is riding Lynn, and she's a dark bay with black mane and tail. She's also a quarter horse. And then Amber Hale is on Tonka, a painted horse. The horses are bordered at stable trails, and boy, aren't they beautiful?
They certainly are. Behind them we have Janet Igo, and she's brought 2 horses to the parade today.
They look very nice. I like their cowboy hats there. It look like they're just coming down off of a mountain range or something. Hi, guys.
I'll tell you what, who doesn't enjoy horses? And
Wow,
look at those
that.
are trained. Isn't that
Yeah.
beautiful?
And we have the Kroger's horse and buggy right behind them. This horse and wagon is donated thanks to the Amelia Kroger's for all of their years of service in our community. And boy, Cincinnati and Kroger's go hand in hand,
Well,
don't they, Mary?
Kroger's is just one of the hallmarks of Greater Cincinnati, and everyone knows that, and we're awful glad to have them in the parade today. And now we've reached the apex of our parade. The
We
moment
have
of
indeed.
excitement is here.
And
the big
here
guy
he is,
himself.
right there, Santa Claus, everyone.
And Saul's Construction is bringing Santa to the village of Amelia to celebrate Christmas.
And boy, oh boy, look at him.
Look at Santa.
He looks great.
You know, he's got to start loading up those toys in another couple
He
weeks.
does.
Well,
it won't
a
be
week
too
from
long, Mary.
week and a half, Santa will be going out to all the wonderful people in our community celebrating the holidays.
Hi, Santa. You know, Mary, I have it on good authority that Santa himself is a regular viewer of Southwest Ohio Magazine.
As well he should be. It's a heck of a program. And, you know, this has just been such a wonderful parade today.
It has been. We have just had a great time bringing this parade to you right here on our program. We want to thank all of the many volunteers and many sponsors who help support this great parade.
Well, and we also want to thank some of the special people in the area, Elaine Dietrich, and some of the other folks in the village of Amelia, Police Chief Tom Ellis, Fire Chief Paul Tiemann, the people that have really contributed to making this event bigger and better than ever. And we know our viewers will want to be with us again next year for the 20th anniversary of the parade, and as we begin to celebrate Amelia's centennial.
This would be a good point in time to mention too, Mary, that the parade judges were Doug Dietrich, he was the chairperson, and also Diana Naus, Art Lozier, a good friend of ours from Coaxial Communications, Jane Buckingham, Darlene Smith, and of course Rick Crawford, who I think there's a law or something that says that Rick Crawford has to be in every single Clermont County event, no doubt about it.
Well, if you haven't seen our show, Southwest Ohio Magazine, our regular show is on Coaxial and also Warner in Anderson, Union, Eastgate, Newtown. So we look forward to having many more viewers as we prepare for 1999. And thanks for joining us.
So long, everyone.
Bye-bye. We want to thank all of our sponsors for helping us to bring you this special holiday event. Please let them know you appreciate their support of this community-based family programming. They stepped up to the plate for us. Please support them and give them a chance to earn your business. Thank you and Merry Christmas.